Hello everybody, and welcome back to Oakbridge. It's May. We're into May. I've been buying a few little bits and bobs. I bought a wheelbarrow, this mower to do a bit of tidying up with. I managed to get that on. We've got seeds, and a brush, a broom. The reason why interesting. What's that noise? Won't fit. Okay. The reason why I've got so many seeds, should actually check the that's vintage but won't work. That's not vintage. Shame. That's a price drop on that's huge. Damn it. This wheelbarrow is why I've got the seeds, because I was doing some testing and the wheelbarrow will load up and unload, if you get my drift. Perfect for when we need equipment. Although I've just spent about an hour through the mod hub because there's a few vintage items that's appeared that's quite interesting. I could be quite tempted with a little tickle. But we're going to start, I said we're going to do a bit of landscape in the last episode on our gardens, and that is on the list for today. There's the builders are coming down to do a bit of clearing for us, so we need to be out of their way really. I've had to bring the teleskid over to tidy up those out of the way. And I also need to find somewhere to put those seeds, don't I think. Let's just get that down. Some of this stuff we need over there, some we don't. The broom we'll want over at the small holdings, that can go there for now. That be picked up as well, or just... No, that's a shame. I have to get that out of the way. This is a 2,000 litre wheelbarrow. It's very impressive. This can come off. We're going to need this flatbed trailer as flat as possible because we may as well have a look in at selling some of our wooden goods. So there's an interesting mowing option that's come up that I think we might be able to make some use out of. If, I suppose, sort of need somewhere to put all of that. Oh. Drop that there then. I'm going to keep that up here. Put that there for now. And now I'm going to pull these off the sides, just there. Lovely. They are waterproof. Do we need this? Well, we've got it. If I drive slowly, I don't need to put the strap on the broom, I think. If I drive carefully. Somebody's got something for sale that I quite like the idea of. No. I don't know if this is going to work. Might be because it's not on our land. Let's test the snow. This is basically what I've got it for, just to check with the snow. Oh yeah. Mush that away. Okay, I'll have to remove that on. I'm not happy about that. Okay, this isn't necessarily working altogether. stand that up there. They're full. Maximum chickenage there. Rightio. Let's go and have a quick perusal to start with. Hold on, is that? That's ready to cut. A bit of tidying up around there at some point, couldn't we? If I'd have brought that lawnmower over, I could have tidied up this bit. Oh well. What we need is, I don't know if it's worth, I don't particularly want to close it off yet. But we certainly need to do some softening. Don't want it too flat, don't need it too flat, but we'd need it in some way smoother. This is costing a bit, isn't it? I'm sort of tempted to leave that as a loading spot. So I could sort of gravel it up, couldn't I? Flatten that bit out. Potentially need to widen this path a little bit. Maybe. I mean, it's alright at the minute. But I want some plant action. Oh, no. Planting trees. We definitely want some tree action. Not there because we drive up through that way. Little tiny baby one. What else? No. Oak tree. Yeah. Let's have an oak tree. Oh yeah. And one of them. I'm not going to pronounce that. Don't want it too ornamental, I want it to look a little bit more natural, but then let's definitely have a bit of bush action. Or not. Bit close that. They look a bit fancy. Oh yeah. Yeah, the ones with a bit of colour, that's what we're talking about. Not there, because we might have to put an access up that way. But I think we can definitely go. I don't know where the products are going to come out. I'm guessing there. But it is a guess. Oh. Chickens will want some sort of foliage action, I'm sure. When they're scratching about. Yeah, nice. I'm considering bushing this section off, but it depends because we're going to need turning space there as well, so I don't want to do anything just yet with that. Now, I don't know if we're going to put anything up there yet. I'd say probably not. Should we go and make some money? Should we set this as something? I sort of like the rustic look of it. We should probably. This has run out of wood already. Mind you, look at all of that. Should I try and load that up? That might be 2 trailers worth. Can we get to... It's got a tow bar on the end. Could do 2 trailers worth, couldn't we? I think we've done that before. Let's have a drive up. So let me start loading, let's see where we get to. Is that going to be long enough? Oops. I'll tell you what, let's move the trailer on to potentially the loading area that I was alluding to. I suppose if it's 2 trips, it's 2 trips. Probably should put a little pass in because of everybody using that to get to the allotments as well. Well, the wheel arch has just gone from being a hindrance to a help. I'm going to just go with the one. I'm going to get 4 on there though. My grass is ready to go already. Got nowhere to store it. Oh yeah. Sneak some smaller pallets on the front as well. Yes, yes, yes. Got some cash monies in. I wonder if there's any mowing jobs I could test out. Some new equipment. Although I have got a list in front of me somewhere of jobs that need to be done. It's just that the mowing of that field is now got me a bit excited. Alright, one of each of these on the top. I'll come back to you in a moment when we're on the way up to the store. I've only got 2 more of these to load up and the small ones. And we'll be on our way. Righty! Just sell a bit of produced wood, shall we? I'm wondering about putting the silage pit down because it's something we're going to need. There is mowing contracts up, so I can test out some mowing contracts. The only trouble is one of them's absolutely huge. I don't know if we'll be able to get that done in this episode though, or the next one. We seem to do a lot of work up here, don't we? Oh, got me wrong. Turn that off. 13,000, lovely. On that one. Not giving me the option. What's all spheres store? Wood chips become really good money in January. but we haven't got any room to store it. Also, there's bales. Let's just get rid of it here. We're losing a bit there, but it's only 3,500 litres. It's not. It's about half the price that we would be getting. That looks like a bale store to me. Want a bit of wood chip? Yeah, you do. Get it down, yeah. What other trailers is there? Cheap trailers that will hold. Ooh, look at that bad boy. 10,000 litres. That'd be an absolute belter. Nice and vintage. Traditional looking. 19 grand though. Get another one of these for 5,800. Although 8,800. Mm, 2,500 litre, and that's not mega. That's not too bad. 18. We need one of these to come up in a sale, don't we? This or the Bailey would be amazing. The little ones. That gives you an extra 250. That gives you quite a bit. Just for that little bit of wood. That's better. £13,000 for 13,000 litres. £1,000 a litre. £1,000 1,000 litre. £1 a litre isn't too bad, really. And you put an auger on it. Well, there's an idea. It's a lot of money to spend. What is that construction cost? Is that the... It might be the trees and the bushes. Gotta be. That's got to be the wood chip. What's the 2,000 bunts we've just spent that we've not spent? Oh, I bet that was flattening. Right. Oh, I forgot to say I bought 2 more cows, but younger ones, one of each of the milkers, but younger ones. Football's just come on. Yeah, younger ones, just get a bit of variation. Could do with getting some straw as well, couldn't we? Just meant to put them on. What time are we at? We're okay. I'd like to put some beehives in, but the builders are going to be down at the... dairy farm all day. I suppose we could put a few. Yeah, we could put a few around where we're at, couldn't we? So there's nothing wrong with that. On the small holding. May as well. So we can spawn the honey there as well, so it's a good idea. I'm glad you suggested that. Okay. Big old swing out to try and get everything in. 41,000. I'm gonna take the other ones as well. Probably not yet. I'm gonna put a path in. Probably shouldn't we? What are we going to do with this? In fact, let's move them to there for now. I'll work out where we put a bunker, and we should probably save in case everything goes wrong. Twice for good measure. Alright. That one's... This could cost quite a lot of money. You need to go around there. It might not be too bad. We might be able to do something around that as well. Doesn't say how much it's going to hold. What's that? Pallet storage. They spilled a bit, so I'm not overly keen with the idea of that. Ooh! That looks interesting. Manure. That's manure. That's manure. That's a bunk silo. Oh yeah, cow. That's huge. Ah. Now, wasn't there a pack of these? I don't know how big they are. But it's just a patch that you put down. But yes, here we go. That's got a drainage, but that could be a bit big. Is that, oh, that's the smallest. Well, that's a shame, that's too big. But it's... If it was smaller, we could have had that. Squeezed in. It's going to ruin our path if we do that size. What else have we got? Oak Bridge Farm one. That's the same as the one we've got already at our farm. And now we're just talking silly money, aren't we? None of them full rotation. I really like the idea of that. It's just too big. That's huge. What's the smallest one? It's got to be the same size. That's the same pack, isn't it? Punk silo pack. Yes, it's going to be the same size as that. Just a bit more visual. We probably that I think might be our best bet. It's a shame it's not fully accurate there. It doesn't look as though it runs a complete rotation to me. Maybe it does, maybe it's just me. It's an extra £62. That doesn't seem too bad. Or we come out, that's £41. I struggle to get in around there with the water though, aren't I? Let's move that out of the way. Oh, so what's going on? A wall. That's what's going on. I mean, that's there, or I don't know why it's picking up a collision there. It'll have to be around here, isn't it? Right. What time are we on? Let's tart it up. mind the back bit out there. I don't want it too. Why is that so uniform? Hopefully that won't stay like that. Maybe it will. Not that tree, it's £2.5 grand. Quite happy with a couple of them. Beach. Not exactly looking healthy, is it? No. Is that the one I've just looked at? Oh yeah, it was like a golden rain somewhere near it. That's probably not going to work actually. Still going to have to remember to get into there. I do like that. I want to put one of them in. Not really got the space to yet. It's not to say we won't do it. Potentially somewhere around here. Although we're using that quite a bit. That one might be alright. That's 2,000, no chance. Ah! Little Scots pine. Oh, that's too big. It's a bit better. No. And then to the bushes. Don't want to go there, do you? I need to not get too close on that again. That's it, scatter a few of these little ones around. Oh, that's cost me a fortune. I'll put one of them back. Put one of them. Yeah, nice. That's the problem. Come on. Little one then, just there. And these 25 quidders. Yes, that'll do. Right. That'll do. Just blend that in a nice bit there. And then I'm probably going to want a bit of grass as well. Oops. Be careful with that grass, aren't you? Oh! I'm the worst person to do this in the history of people. Which one was that? One of the red ones. Yes, that red one. There, that's looking a bit better. Now, we are going to have to widen this track up as well. What time are we at? Oh, we're rapidly running out of time, so I'm just going to quickly yeah, I think that was the one. Just bring that out a bit. Might have to do the curvature of that a little bit more at some point, but quite happy with that actually. Nicely tucked away with the nature around it. Bees, we want some bees, don't we? You've got to put some bees in now at this point. Just to wrap the episode up, we'll pop a thing for the bee juice to go. That should be fine there. And then definitely like that. Oh, hold on a minute, 1,000. No. And then it's not charged me. Beautiful. Maybe some at the back. Different colour though. Yes. That. I'm very happy with this garden now. Not finished yet. As more ideas come, we'll carry on expanding, but that's looking nice. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please drop us a like. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to hit the subscribe button. And if you've got any comments or suggestions, feel free to pop them in the comments suggestions area. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye for now.